Today we are starting a brand new series called Use It Till You Lose It. Basically, you guys in the comments are going to tell me a loadout to rock, and I'm going to throw that stuff on, and I'm going to use it till I lose it. I don't know if it'll be 1 raid or if it'll be 17 raids. Who knows? Let's see how much money we can make and what we can actually do with the loot we get, if we get any. So since today is going to be the very first video of this type, I'm going to be making my loadout myself, and today we're going to be using the Voltaic Brute with the white backpack and blue armor and shield. We got a good amount of ammo, we got a good amount of consumables. We're going to go in there, see what we can do, and see how many kills, if any, we can get today. Again, the goal of the series is to get as much loot as possible because I am running a little bit low. If you saw my stream on Twitch from the other day, I lost over 1 million Kmarks worth of loot, and it was pretty bad, but it was a lot of fun. Since we're getting to end wipe, I don't really care about the loot I'm using. I'm just throwing it all out there for people to get. So this is going to be more of a live commentary type of video just because I don't know what to expect. These games can go absolutely haywire at any moment. I don't have any real goal. I'm just gonna go around shooting creatures, see what I find along the way, maybe tell some stories or two to keep you entertained. If you're wondering why I'm rocking a muzzle brake and I'm not rocking a suppressor on my Brute, that's because this gun has so much better recoil control when you're using the muzzle brake. It's just unreal how much better I can control the recoil, and it's really amazing on just how well the gun feels in my hands when I have a muzzle brake on it. When I have a suppressor on it, sure, the gun feels really good. It sounds really good because you can barely hear it, but at the same time, I want to be able to win my gunfights, and if my recoil is subpar, then I'm not going to be able to win these gunfights. And when I'm using these really good guns in the game, I want to have the best chance possible at coming out with a victory. So I've been walking around this map for a pretty long time, and I haven't seen a single person yet, so I might head over to my evac and see if I see someone on the way there, or I'll just reset lobbies and try to get a new one. Because again, since I am playing solos, I'm going to be in a much lower MMR than I would be in a duos or a trio lobby, just because it really won't be as full, there won't be as high tier players in it, and it's just going to be harder overall for me to get a solid kill on some solid enemies. After surveying the area by dig site, I did hear a phasic lancer going off by waterfall, so I'm going to go check that out, see if I can really make something out of it, because I did just sell every single gun that wasn't purple. I sold all my lancers, all my lacerators, I sold everything, so I'm technically starting with only purple guns, but I can purchase any gun in the game besides the ones above my unlocked levels. Look at this beautiful head that we just get, because again, we're such a good player that the game just gives us these beautiful gifts all the time. Now, I did just see someone go around this right-hand corner, so I want to comment a little cautiously here. That was a pretty intense gunfight just because he kept running away. It was really a tough fight for me. Again, we did get a blue set of armor. We did get a lancer, which is pretty pog, pretty awesome. Again, let's see if we can push this last guy and see what we can do. Did I grab his armor? I didn't grab his armor. I gotta go back for that. I gotta push this fight and then I'll go back for it. I don't know if I'll even make it in time, but again, you don't know unless you try, so we gotta go for it. Right there, we did shred that guy. I don't think he had much on him, but again, I thought I saw a shatter in the distance. Maybe I did, maybe I didn't. Looked like a bulldog now, but again, a kill's a kill, and we have to do what we have to do. Again, this is use it till you lose it, so we're going to use this gun until we lose it. Let's go back up, get our blue armor, and really try to reset. Unless we get another fight and we can't leave with this stuff, let's just try and do our best. So now let's just make our way to jungle, go to evac, and reset like we just said. So that is our very first successful evac. I don't know how many we're going to have. Maybe 1, maybe 17 again. Who knows what the hell is going to happen. Plus 21k. Not bad for the first raid. No! I'm sorry, Cash. No! I'm sorry. No, I'm so sorry. This is my boy. I'm sorry. Go follow his stream if you're not already. And let's go into the next one. Now that I'm thinking about our last game, I think we completely forgot to take the phasic lancer, which is my bad, but again, maybe he can get his gun back because I feel pretty bad at killing him. I know that's my guy, so let's just get on to the next. But again, with this series, it's going to be a lot of hit or miss. I don't know how many games we're going to get. I don't know what we're going to get. We might leave with an arbiter. We might leave with nothing. We might die first raid. Again, I never know what's going to happen in this series, so again, this is fun. This is exciting. I'm really excited to see what we can come out with. I am down a lot of money. I'm down a lot of blue sets. I'm down a lot of purple sets, so imagine if we can even encounter a drill. It's up to you guys if we get a part 2. Try to hit that 50 like goal, and if we do, there will be a lot more episodes like this. When I spawn into any game, I always run straight to base camp because I never know if there's a drill already down, because if you don't know, you can't hear the drill if it's already going when you spawn until you're fairly close to it. Every time I get into a raid, I run straight to base camp, try to figure out if there's a drill ongoing, and if there's not a drill ongoing, then I play freely, I play by myself, and I play by my own rules. I just saw a guy land this way. I was gonna go chase him, but then I'm pretty sure I just heard a phasic lancer, so I'm gonna go make my way this way where I think I heard it. I'm not too sure. I kind of heard it at very far distance, so we'll move up this way and see what happens. We just saw a kid right in front of us. I want to know which way he's running before we actually engage. He must have just heard me shot, so I have to play a little bit steadily. I see him running up there, so I know he didn't see me. Going for some height here, which is really bad for me, but might be good for him. What a shot on his part, man. That was a great shot. Turn around, hit me in the face. Really good sniper shot on his part. I'm hearing a lot of noises. I'm pretty sure he just died by someone else. So I'm going to back up here and try to analyze the situation. I don't know where I just got sniped at from, so I'm going to kind of back up here, try to gain more information as I go, try to back up, gain information, understand the situation I'm in. Because again, I'm getting sniped from all directions. I don't know what's going on. The meteor's falling down. It's pure chaos. Now, I honestly have no clue what I'm even looking for. I know I got sniped by someone behind me. Then I rotated, and he must have rotated as well. They might, again, be all going towards that meteor because a lot of people are going for meteors nowadays because the legendary weapons do require a lot of them. I gotta play smart here. I have to understand that I'm not the only one in this area, and I have to play this very well in order to beat the snipers with a brute. Now, I'm going to do something a little dumb, and I'm just going to push straight up the gut to where he was. I want to see where he's located. I want to try to get in his head. He might be wrapping around through woodcutter camp, but again, I want to see, I want to get in on the action. And now I hear it. I see the action up above me. There's a pistol and there's an AR-55, I believe. So I got to push up on it. I have to understand what I'm dealing with. This guy has no idea that I'm here, or at least I hope he doesn't know I'm here. But I think I know that at this area, if you drop down here, you are just screwed. You are stuck in this one little area. And that was a really bad push on his part because, again, he did have the height on me. So what he should have done was played that crane. And if he played that crane a little better, it would have been a better fight for him at least. This is what you're going to get in this series. You never know what's going to happen. These gunfights might last hours. They might last seconds. So, again, we just have to play it by ear. See what happens in each game and really just play it slowly, understand the outcome. Because if we die, we die. We lose everything and they gain a very good weapon. So with the 5-minute warning coming in for the storm, I think I'm going to stop, reset, find a new lobby, and then go after it again. I don't want to be stuck in this rain, fog scenario. It's not something I want to be a part of. I want it to be crispy, I want it to be clean, and I want it to look nice. So as I'm going to evac, I do hear the uplink going off, and he is going for a blue upgrade. So I decide I'm going to push this. I want to lose this weapon. That's my goal. But if I can gain stuff in the outcome, that's what I want. So here we're going to push up stealthily. We're going to start walking. We're not going to crouch. I don't think he'll be able to hear me if I'm walking. He might have heard me sprint up. The goal is to catch them off guard, because if I can catch him when he's going to upgrade the thing, it's going to be a really good time for me. And that's as simply as it goes, my man. You get the data drive, you get what you're looking for, you get the cables, and you move on. I do manage to get one blue one. Again, he didn't have much on him, but you don't know what they have on them until you get their backpack. And that was the goal for me. I want to get their bags. I want to see what I can do with this loadout. And now I did just hear a sniper shot in front of me. And again, so many things are going on. I want to make sure I kill these striders so I can fight this fight and really try to get a good fight off. I want to fight this, but again, I'm not going to play hide and seek with anyone. I'd rather just reset, get a new lobby, and see what I can do. That's our second evac success. Again, we're having some great success. We didn't get much from that raid, but that doesn't matter. All we're doing is trying to see how much we can gain and how much we can lose. This server looks pretty good. I'm seeing a lot of dropships going around. I just saw a lot of them spawn, and that usually means that it's a fresh server or it's a fresh new wave of players that just came after a storm. So I'm excited for what's to come in this game. Someone just landed right to our left, so I think we're going to push that. A team of two just landed landed right to our left. This is what we strive for, ladies and gentlemen. This is going to be the fight of my life if they come my way, and if they don't, I'll go their way. When I get put in a position like this, I want to have the most advantage as possible, so I'm going to go for height here because I know they're going to come my way. They heard the tick bombs go off, so they know something's up. So I think the bad news for me is that they went the complete other way. I think they made a left when they came in, not a right, so I'm going to have to either follow them or see what happens, but I'm going to have to not aggro these mobs. But as we see, that did not work at all. The players are actually right in front of me, and if I want to play this smartly, I have to really do my best here to win this gunfight. This kid's going to peek me around the tree real quick. Right there, we get a fresh kill on one guy. We're going to hop up here, see what we can do. Try to get this other guy down low. We got a nice shots on him. Got to move him out of the way. Try to shoot between the trees. Drop down low. Get some nice shots on him if we can. We got to manage to get a really good shred on him, and we managed to kill him. So right there, that's 2 guys down. They did play that pretty poorly. They had the advantage on me since it was a 2v1 situation. Again, the commentary on these fights, is it going to be amazing? Because I'm trying to talk and think of what to do in a fight, and I'm like, bro, what the hell is coming out of my mouth? It's a word farm. I don't know what's going on. But again, these guys didn't have much, and whoever I see, I'm going to kill because you never know what these guys are going to have. I had a really good play on this first guy just because I threw a gas grenade on his left-hand side, so if he wanted to push through that, he would obviously take damage, and I wasn't going to let that happen. Sometimes you just have to play smart. Right there, I outsmarted my opponents. 2 more people just spawned in where I spawned in, so I'm gonna go after it, see if I can get 2 more kills. Hopefully these guys have blue armor, so it's a little bit of a tougher fight. Right there in that first fight, I really used my mental to win that battle. Even though they weren't the greatest players, they still could have 2v1 me easily. So I hear their gunshots right in front of me, and they're gonna be a little farther away, but I think it's like a 4-way battle right here. I hear a lacerator, hear 4 guns shooting. I'm gonna get the height right here just because this guy knows I'm here, knows where I am, and I don't want to be hidden. I'd be left at a disadvantaged position. I see one guy right there. I thought I heard someone close, so I'm going to play this a little slower here. That guy's trying to sneak up. I'm going to duck down right here. See if that back up into me because, again, I want to have them so they have no cover around them, and that's the goal of my fight. My job is to make them be in an awkward position so they can't fight me. Because, again, my goal is to win every gunfight I'm in, and if I can put the enemy at the weirdest position possible and make it really hard for them to win the gunfight, then it's really positive for me. Right there, I got a really good shred on him. I'm not even going to loot him because, again, I didn't see he had an SMG. He's not going to have ammo for me. I know he's not going to have any good heals. But, again, these lobbies are just unreal. Solo lobbies are really getting pretty dull just because there's no one with blue armor. I don't understand why. Right now, we're putting ourselves in a really bad position. Someone can really peek out of the building, get some good shots on me. I really have no cover to fall back on. My goal right now is just to find that lacerator that I heard because, again, that lacerator is going to be one of those guns that I'm going to want to keep for myself just because I heard it had a suppressor on it. And if I can get a suppressor, that's going to be a dub for me. Just because smart mesh is so hard to come by, and it's more just annoying to come by overall. We have to fight fights and make it so we have the best chance of winning. We did just see someone spawn back here, so we're going to push into that. Again, we can call this spawn camping. I'm just doing what I have to do. I want to get in a good gun. I want to get in a good gunfight, and I want to give the team the opportunity to get the Voltaic brute, but again, they have to earn it. They have to beat me in a gunfight. So this guy was not the guy I was looking for. I'm looking for the other guy that was shooting at this guy because I did hear a lacerator. Now I don't think it's suppressed, so I have to play a little bit carefully here because, again, that lacerator is going to be dangerous since it's much more of a far action weapon, since it's much more of a far range weapon. And again, I have an SMG, so I can't really fight at that range. I have to, again, do what's best for me in these gunfights. So I think what's going to be best for me, give myself a look around and see what I'm dealing with, because in my positioning right now, I'm not too happy with what I'm looking at. Now I do have the eyes on my enemy. I see where he is finally. That's the enemy I've been looking for. Again, I've been going through and sifting through all these different players, but now I know that this is the guy I've been looking at. They're in a tough fight, tough 1v1 here. I managed to get a kill on that guy. Luckily, he was very weak from his past gunfights. I think he had blue armor. Honest to God, didn't even look, didn't really tell. Again, I do think they traded because, again, there's blue armor right here. There's going to be some restoration armor here. Get some meds along the way. Drop some ammo just to make a little bit more room for the next fight. Hopefully, this guy had blue armor just so I can kind of get the guns and reset. When I'm at this evac spot, I like to make my way and jump over onto this rock and really get behind this back part just because I can then hop on top of the evac, really make it a really safe exit for me just because it just feels better and it's a better overall experience. But again, you don't have to do this. You could stay down there, play your ground there, but some people don't expect this, some people do, so you could get naded out and it's not the best feeling. But again, you can jump on top of the evac and evac that way, which is a little bit safer. I did just see someone coming that way, so I'm not even going to evac. I'm going to play a little stealthily here. I don't know if he saw me evac or not. The fuck is that spot, bruh? And right there, simple as that, I die. I don't know even how he got up there, but congratulations to him. He just got a brute. He just got 2 sets of blue, 3 sets of blue, technically with what was on me. And honestly, that was a pretty good gunfight. Didn't see him coming that way. Didn't even know you could get up that way. But that's going to be it for episode 1 of Use It Till You Lose It. If you enjoyed, leave a like, subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one. Adeuce.